Lachina, told you not to watch these after the fact. They're so boring. But it is kind of a fun way for me to leave you a video voicemail, essentially, since you're not a texter. Diet Coke. Not a beer, just a Diet Coke. By the way, Mikey, I am going to go to our, quote, new spot near our old spot on Tuesday. I'm 90% sure I'm going to go on Tuesday. I can't go the next 5 or 6 days, but Tuesday, armed with lures. I'm going to be armed with lures. I mean, you know, we got schooled. I mean, let's face it, we got absolutely schooled by conventional tackle, spinning gear, and bait casting reels attached to fly rods. So, Mama Ray's no dummy here. I'm going to go with the crowd and throw lures at them. See if anybody joins us on this fine Wednesday, mid to late afternoon in northern Colorado. But yeah, let me know if you can go Tuesday. As of now, anyways, it shows that area mild and sunny, and it's really hard to know about the wind. I mean, you know, spots like that, that's where weather forms. Like, nobody knows what the weather's going to do at 7,700 feet. That's where weather forms, you know. It's some pretty difficult topography to be a meteorologist and forecast the weather. But Tuesday's the plan if you want to go. I mean, let's face it, it's not as fun. It's not as fun without the fly rod, but catching 10 big fish is a lot of fun. So if you hear this, you'll have to leave me a voicemail back and let me know. I have some other exciting news since no one's here yet. I got a video done. I was unable to accidentally deleted. There wasn't like a recently deleted folder you could go to and recover them. Just a search yielded a very difficult process. Would look to be a very difficult process to recover deleted videos like that, so I didn't worry about it. So the video has a couple of parts where it doesn't flow too well. You see like a fish in the net without the fight, for example, on the big one. But for the most part, it's actually a pretty cool video. So if you guys see it, it's going to be out tonight. Episode 64 came in around 14 minutes long. I think all five fish I land are shown in the net, I think, and released. And then I'm missing the fight on a couple of them. And then I'm missing a couple other videos that actually didn't really matter and don't really matter at all. So anyways, I'm back in my spot, Casa de Fish on. It's going to be, there's no way I'm hanging out here till the sun sets. You can see that a couple hours away. Well, hour 40 from the sunset. But got a video coming. Got a new video coming. I'll go ahead and get that out tonight. I had said Wednesday or Thursday, but it'll be out tonight. In fact, actually, maybe when I hang up, 4 or 5 o'clock. It's 3:12 Mountain Time now, so we'll get that video out very quick. And it's not that bad. I simply did a text on the outro segment of the tailgate talk. I simply did a text and explained what happened and what's up with the missing footage. You may not even really notice, other than all of a sudden there's like a fish in the net and I didn't show the fight or anything. That I don't think a lot of people will notice. I actually thought it looked better than I thought for a few videos that were missing. And I'll make sure to not do that again, because I know what I did. I know what I did, and I know not to do that again. And Mikey said to show less of my face and more scenery on these, but I'm not on a pretty river right now. And just for that comment, we're gonna go extreme close up. No, there's your scenery. Hey, at least clear enough day to see the Rocky Mountains and the barn right there. And speaking of scenery, that's a gigantic manure pile right behind me. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Is it Lisa, Lies, the Ponce? How we doing, Ponce? Easier to call you Ponce. What's up, what's up, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, you can get a shout out. Just_123 me. There's a shout out. Aaron, what's up? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Fish on with Coach Steve here, coming to you from northern Colorado. Doing a YouTube live. Sometimes when I cannot fish, I go live. Patrick Junie, what's up? How are you? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Yeah, you're welcome. It's literally why we do these lives. Give you guys shout outs, and sometimes you guys send me gifts and you subscribe to the channel and watch the videos, and that's how we roll there. That's how we roll here at Fish On with Coach Steve. What's up, Aiden? Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's up, Cheyenne? Cheyenne, how are you? How are you? How do you get gems to send gifts? Oh, you gotta, you purchase those jewels and rubies. You purchase jewels and rubies from YouTube, and then you can send them to someone like me, and that tends to be kind of a live thing, but no worries if you can't do it. I appreciate you being here no matter what. Aiden, thanks so much. That's so awesome. Yeah, I don't always say where I'm at, but if you ever need to know where I'm at or what I'm doing, send me a PM on Facebook or send me a message here. Send me something private. Folks get mad if you publicly announce where you're at all the time on YouTube like me. So just send me a message. I'm glad you got a new video coming out tonight. You'll probably recognize where I'm at. If you don't, then I'll tell you where I'm at. Just send me a private message so not everybody sees it. Folks, yours truly tries not to blow up spots. So thanks, Aiden. That's awesome, Aiden. That's so cool. Just 123. No. Hey, Sunlight. How are you? Sunlight, good to see you. Samuel, what's up? What's up, Samuel? This is a big crowd for a Wednesday at 3:15 Mountain Time, guys. No, it's not hot. I know that sun looks ablazing, doesn't it? You must be close because you reckon all those spots. Oh, very cool. Fisher respect. I respect you not blowing up spots. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's face it, Aiden, Colorado's packed, right? Colorado's packed with folks, and it's not YouTubers that's ruining fishing. It's the 15 million people that just moved here, right? So people are a part of the game. I like people. I like fishing with people. I'm the guy that's going to give you the fly that I'm using if I'm catching fish and you're not. I'm the guy that's going to let you share my spot if I'm catching fish and you're not. So come on, we all got to get along, And I don't think YouTubers have, quote, ruined Colorado. In fact, I don't think Colorado's ruined at all. If you find your favorite spot is getting crowded, find a new one. Hike a little further. I mean, if you get a little ways from your car or truck and you're physically able to do that, I guarantee you'll be alone. So yeah, I appreciate you saying that. But it also makes no point. It doesn't add value to my videos if I say where I'm at, because that has the potential to blow up spots. Because if you know where I'm at, if you already know, then you already know. But so it does have potential to blow up spots if I say where I'm at. But I can give you a lot of tips and tactics and techniques by not saying where I'm at. I don't think it takes much away from the video if I don't say where I'm at. So yeah, appreciate that. I fish a lot of, northern Colorado waters. So what's up, Jacob? Start panting like a dog. Sorry, I can't do that. I got a dog out here somewhere. I can show you my dog, but no, I'm not going to pant like a dog. Samuel, my home river is the Cache La Poudre. My home river is the Poudre River in northern Colorado. It runs west of Fort Collins and then flows through Fort Collins and eventually goes east towards Greeley, Colorado. If I have a home river, it's the Poudre. It's the Poudre River. So since you asked, thanks for asking. Doda, what is up, Doda? Jacob, people want to know where I'm at if I'm catching a lot of fish, so they can go there and, and catch them themselves, which I'm happy to help you do. But, people accuse YouTubers of blowing up spots, right, and making spots really crowded, so that's what we're kind of talking about here. Sorry, no, I'm not a drug. That's a Diet Coke. It's a Diet Coke. So, yeah, sorry, no, Fish On with Coach Steve is not drunk right now. Haven't had a sip of alcohol in a long time, actually. Hey, Kitty. Kitty Gamer, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. Fish On with Coach Steve here, live from Northern Colorado. Yours truly, your humble correspondent. Good crowd. Good crowd for Wednesday at 3:18 p.m. We do these because we give you guys shout-outs. You guys seem to appreciate. You guys subscribe to the channel. You send me these gifts. And that's kind of why we're here. I bet you guys can put me way over 3,250 as far as subscribers. 3,250 is coming up, and we'll probably pass that if you guys subscribe right now to the channel. Your energy is great. Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that, Aiden. I've been told that a lot as a coach. I've coached full-time kids for 19 and a half years, and trust me, kids need a lot of passion and positive energy. On a 110-degree tennis court in the summer, right? So I guess I try to be how I live my life, is a lot of passion and glass half full and positive energy and optimism. So yeah, appreciate that. That goes hand in hand with coaching, So this whole YouTube thing, I think, fits me pretty well. Appreciate you saying that. Florida. We go to Florida in February, actually. Pardon me, that's a word from our sponsors. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by Diet Coke. If I was sponsored by anybody, I'd love it to be like a coffee company. Keep it up. Have a good one. Hey, you too. Thanks. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for jumping in. Look for a new video tonight, episode 64. out in the next hour or two. If you don't know that spot, shoot me a PM or somehow, and I'll share it with you. No problem there. But if you know my spots, you'll know that one. It's really obvious. The background gives it away, you know. So if you're from this area and you fish in this area, you're gonna know where I'm at tonight. But if you don't know, somehow reach out to me privately, and I'll be happy to tell you. You know, telling someone here and there about your spot doesn't hurt it as far as I'm concerned, because Colorado has a lot of folks and a lot of people. And like I say, 9 out of 10 times, guys, when I go to a spot, it's open. When I go to one of my favorite spots, it's open. And if it's not, I move on. And if I have to, I'll give it up and I'll find a new spot. I mean, I just don't worry about it, guys. There's a lot of people in Colorado. We all have to get along. So can't we just be friends and not hate on each other and not hate YouTubers and not hate anyone else for any other freaking reason? What's up, Chill Guy? Chill Guy. Favorite team for an NFL edit, Kansas City Chiefs. I know. We're not in the playoffs. It wasn't our year. Can you guys see? This is the official team locker room hat of Super Bowl 54. Mahomes' first Super Bowl win. Golly, what was that, 7 years ago? So Super Bowl 54. Well, okay, I guess Super Bowl coming up is Super Bowl 60. So Super Bowl 54, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Mahomes' first ever Super Bowl. Chill Guy. I am a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Another word from our sponsors. Sorry for the interruption there. But make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. You're definitely going to push me over the top on this live. 3250 and climbing. So hit that subscribe button and follow along. And look for episode 64 tonight. Probably literally when we hang up the phone. And this is a spot I come to you guys live quite a bit because you get that cool sunset over the mountains that you guys appreciate. But I can't stay out here that long. We don't have that much time. It's like 90 minutes until that sun's going to set and maybe show some real pretty colors over the front range of Colorado and the Rocky Mountains. But we'll hang on a little bit here with you guys and see if anybody else comes in that kind of knows my channel and videos and fishes. I like talking fishing. We play off the chat a lot in the messages, but it's always fun to talk fishing with you guys. Another word from our sponsor, Diet Coke. God bless the Lord. Yep, Squan, preaching to the choir there. Avion, what's up? Yeah, I remember you. How you doing? Oh, by the way, just a warning, guys. If I get a call to come in, I'm going to kill this right away. It'll be very abrupt and sudden, but I hope it didn't happen. But it's a work call that I got to take, so got to put a work call over YouTube Live. Sorry about that. Yeah, Avion, I sure do remember you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining us. So I'm just going to disappear if that work call comes in. Catfish and shark. Nice, Kitty. That's cool. Yeah, that's freaking cool. That's really cool. Grow out the stash, Skippy. Yeah, nice. No. No, you don't want to see me with a stash. Makes me look like a cigarette smoker from the 1970s. I can't do it, you know? I can't do it. Either that or a serial killer, and I'm a nice guy. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I like the catfish and shark reference. Catching sharks is a bit of a pain, especially if they bite you in the leg, you know? Then it's really a pain. I hear that. Appreciate you guys being here. You guys ought to refresh my subscribe tab. I bet it says 3.25. I'll bet you anything it says 3.25. That means we got to 3250 on this live. You guys refresh it. Subscribe to the channel. Watch the videos. Check out episode 64 tonight. Brooks, how you doing? Good to see you. Zach, what is up? Zach, I'm good. How are you? There's a familiar name. Zach. Check out Zach, guys. Catfish sizes matter. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Zach is in the house. What is up? What is up, Zach, my brother? Happy Wednesday, 3:24 p.m. Mountain Time. Yours truly, your Hubble correspondent, Fish On with Coach Steve. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Kitty's still here. I like it. Check out episode 64 tonight, guys. Comment on episode 64. It moves the algorithm along. It pushes the whole thing forward. So watch episode 64. Comment on that. Give it a shove. Share it, like it, heart it, subscribe to it. You guys know the drill. Keep this thing moving, keep this thing rocking and rolling. And I sure do appreciate it. And still a decent amount of people here for a Wednesday, but we'll see if anybody else shows up. Stone, just subscribe and like when I go enough want to join the Army. What? That's awesome. God bless. God bless. Thanks for your upcoming service if you do that. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. We're all about the United States and military and respecting the military. What's up, Cody? How are you, Cody? Happy Wednesday. How you doing? Coming to you from northern Colorado. If you know, like, Loveland, Colorado area, it's like, 45 minutes north of Denver, but also like 45 minutes from the Wyoming border, kind of northern Colorado, what they call the Front Range, and that is the Front Range right there. You can see those mountains to the left of that barn. Those are the mountains, the Rocky Mountains in the Front Range of Colorado. Cody is still here. He's subscribing and checking out Fish On with Coach Steve. Kylo Stone. I've caught a bunch of fish lately. Tonight's video that I'm dropping will be my 4th full format episode. And so let's see. Episode 61 was on New Year's Day. Episode 62, episode 63, episode 64. So I've been out 4 times in 2026, which isn't bad. And I landed 3, then I landed 3, then I landed 23. Yesterday I landed 5. I don't get skunked. If I can say that with all due humility, I don't get skunked. I just don't. I'm always going to figure something out. You know, I'm going to figure it out. So yesterday I caught 5, but 1 big one. So what's up, Carl? How are you, Carl? 274. Wow, that's a lot of fishies. That's impressive. I had a video from about a month ago where I had a 75 fish day for trout on the fly rod and 2 big ones. It was cool. There's probably half a dozen browns in there that were all quality, like 12 to 14, and then 2 big ones and a bunch of teeny rainbows. 3 different ways of fishing. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll fish however I need to fish. Catch big. Thanks. Appreciate that. What a nice thing to say. Thanks for the gift, Jamie. God bless you, Jamie. What does that say? Jamie BS-LIN. Thanks for the gift. Uh-oh, Cam, you got some issues. Thanks for the gift, Jamie. No problem. Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate that. Literally why we do these. You guys say you appreciate the shout outs. I get some gifts from time to time. You guys up the subscription total. What really helps is if you watch the videos, but someone like Jamie is just flat out a good human. I mean, seriously, if you just support someone like me that you've never met and probably never will meet, I mean, technically, actually, sometimes I see you guys in the water if you live in this area, but I mean, still, you're just a good human. Jamie BS-LIN, like, send someone like me a gift. You're just supporting a small content creator. Dooms, oh no. Doom's hitting me with the 6-7. Water snakes. Jay, I'm in northern Colorado. Yeah, sorry, I mentioned that, but you joined us later. That's the Rocky Mountains, the Front Range. I'm in northern Colorado. Thanks for asking. Briar, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Jay, how are you? E-Dog, what's up, E-Dog? Can't believe you guys hit me with the 6-7. Come on, you guys see a little bit of gray and you think I'm not going to know what that means, but I do. I know what 6-7 means. I started the whole darn craze. I got you guys into it, all you millennials and Gen Zers. It started right here with Fish On with Coach Steve. Check out the videos and you'll see why. Chris Ord, a lot of sharing. Nice. Oh, thanks for the high five. Hey, I've never got one of those. Doomsday, I've never got a high five. Small content. Yeah, Jamie, exactly. Appreciate that. I do the same thing. Jamie, if you're on Facebook, follow Fish On with Coach Steve. I really try to support you guys. I do a lot over there. So I do a lot over there. If you ever want to jump on, I just try to support everybody over there. And we've gotten somewhere over there, like 7,300 followers. We do giveaways for subscribers. There's a lot going on. So yeah, I really appreciate the gift. Jay, somebody asked the temperature. It's like 45, 50. Cheech, what's up? Hit the like button and it's free and sub. Thanks, Cheech. Exactly. Cheech and Chong. Exactly. It is free to support a content creator. And if you guys send me gifts, then that's not free, but you're doing a good thing and supporting a content creator and influencer. Big passion of my life right now. So appreciate you guys. Quick word from our sponsors. Diet Coke is not a sponsor. I'm just being silly, guys. Oh, E-Dog. Come on now. Sunday. Doomsday. Never gotten a Sunday either. Doomsday hit me with these unique gifts. I have never seen those. I've never gotten those. I don't know what that means. That's so cool. Thanks. Thank you. How fun. I got a Sunday. That's great. Wow. Sunday. How cool is that? Water. I do too. Yeah, Kitty, I do too. I was feeling a little tired and hoping this would kind of perk me up a little bit. There's got to be caffeine in here, right? It's not a caffeine-free Diet Coke. It's a regular Diet Coke. So I was hoping this would perk me up a little bit. But I appreciate the gifts, guys. Hey, subscribe. Maybe in a magical world, we can get to like 3,260 or more subscribers while on this live. And then you guys can check out the new video that's going to drop tonight, episode 64. And I think you guys will enjoy that and appreciate that. You guys are rocking the gifts and all kinds of fun things. Salt or freshwater, I fish everything. I fish absolutely everything. Anywhere, I'm in northern Colorado, so I'm usually freshwater, obviously. But we vacation in Florida, where I'm saltwater and surf fishing, so enjoy that. Florida has some huge largemouth bass. I ought to go inland in Florida and fish for bass, but I'm usually on the surf because we're all hanging out on the beach as a family. So you're going to see saltwater content coming up here in February. And I fish a lot of Wyoming. The Laramie Plains Lakes, Twin Buttes, Hattie, Gray Reef, Miracle Mile, North Platte River. I know the southern part of Wyoming really well for fishing. Cheech and Chong, now you're talking. You guys can turn on the iPad and binge watch Fish On with Coach Steve and really help me out. SWC Florida, what is up? How are you? Oh, man. No, R. Kelly, I know it's not healthy. But then again, I didn't have a New Year's resolution to get healthy. I had a New Year's resolution to catch more fish. But SWC Florida in the house. What is up? What is up? How you doing? Good to see you. Another one of my pathetic and fairly meaningless YouTube lives, but for some reason they're kind of fun and they're productive. Some folks send me gifts. They subscribe. They watch the videos. I love it. I love it. And we try to give people shout outs. But SWC Florida, there's a familiar name right there. Silly Me is in the house. How you doing? Oh, no kidding. Okay, you got a cold front coming. Northern Colorado continues to be really, really mild. We've just had brief moments of winter, and then you get a 55-degree day again like this. Crazy here, man. It's just so mild here. Smile. Yeah, there you go. That's a smile from Coach Steve. Tasha. Oh, whoa, E-Dog. That's a heck of a story right there. Beer catches fish. Yeah. BMCK. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's supposed to be 34 in South Florida. Wow. Okay. That's nuts. So that's not an area I'm at very much, SWC. We visit the Panhandle. We always visit the Panhandle. My in-laws have a house there, and we stay there for free, if we can just pay to get there and afford to get there. So, as you know, the Panhandle can have a winter, something of a winter, even snow. Rare snow from time to time, like a couple years ago. But yeah, that's cold. Wow, that's cold. That's cold. I like the Panhandle because, it's fun to wear a hoodie like I am right now from time to time. So, heck yeah, man. Cheech and Chong, let's go. Yeah. Dude, if you binge watch, man, I appreciate that so much. You binge watch 1 through 63. Remember, you got 64 coming out in an hour. So, yeah, you can binge watch 1 through 64 technically. So you got all kinds of opportunities. You guys can turn Fish On with Coach Steve on and then go to bed. You can turn Fish On with Coach Steve on and flip the iPad over and then do something else. All of it gives me watch hours and time, They don't know whether you're watching or not, but I think you'll find it somewhat entertaining as you ride shotgun with yours truly and your humble correspondent and watch me catch a whole bunch of fish. It's gorgeous scenery and a good old time, I think. I love fishing so much, I like watching people fish. Maybe I'm odd. I will have to wear my Florida snow boots. Yeah, I bet. Socks with flip. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bust out the flip-flops with some heated socks. I hear you. Yeah, Kitty, exactly. Yeah, when I do a video, I don't say where I'm at. And if you already know it, you already know it. But I'm not going to blow up a spot and piss people off and get a spot really crowded. We were talking about that earlier on this very live, YouTubers have the potential to blow up a spot, and I get that. But you certainly don't if you don't say where you're at. You just don't. Because if you know, you already know. So you know, and like I always say, the 10 million people that moved here last week from California and Texas are the reason your spot is taken, not Steve and my 14 followers. So yeah, I get a lot of hate and negativity for even just doing what I'm doing. It's just a joke because I'm a happy glass half full kind of guy. Oh yeah, thanks SWC. Yeah, appreciate that. Yep. Jeremy, thanks for asking. I coach tennis. I coach tennis for a living. I played in high school and college. I'm coming up on 20 years of coaching your kids. I say your kids because I've dedicated 19 and a half years of my life to other people's kids. Tried to be the best role model and mentor off the court I possibly could be. Do everything I can for kids. So I got 3 of my own kids that are now in my program. So it's really, really special time for me. So I am the tennis coach for the city of Loveland, Colorado. I run Adidas camps out of CSU Fort Collins, and I run an academy that travels in-state and out-of-state. So kind of cool. I don't coach in the winter, though, much. Oh, let's go. Jeremy, you kidding? That's freaking awesome. Man, that's BA. That's fantastic. Jeremy, thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. I had a decent ranking when I was in juniors and college scholarship and that whole bit. But very fun. It's a very rewarding career and very fun. So that's fantastic, Jeremy. Oh, shoot, you're my age then, huh? I went to high school in the 90s and college in the 90s. So maybe you're I guess that makes you a little bit younger than me or older than me. I'm confused. Tennis in high school. Yep, I like it. Tennis is a racket. There you go. SWC in the house. It's so awesome. It's been a fun live, guys, for a Wednesday. Guys sending me gifts and subscribing to the channel. Aaron is in the house. Let's go. So cool, guys. Thanks for the gifts and subscribing and watching the videos, most importantly. I really appreciate it. Kylie and Brinley. Oh, that's so cool. Man, you don't want to hear me saying we're going to lose like 15 people watching this. I can't, we're going to lose. I'm losing all my subscribers, If I sing, I'm losing everybody. Followers, subscribers, they're all just going to go away. Boulder Creek. Yeah, absolutely. I have fished Boulder Creek. I like it a lot, really like east of Boulder, where you get more brown trout in lower elevation. So, but Boulder Creek right by the, is it kind of the Justice Center and right there through Boulder is good. Don't forget to fish it east and go after those browns. So there's some public water east. So have fun, man. Boulder Creek's fantastic. I can get to Boulder Creek from my house in 40 minutes, 35 flat, especially the eastern part. I can for sure get to in like 35 minutes. So, Jeremy, yeah, very cool. That's cool. So we got a few people here I know and a few people here that, are in my area. My area being northern Colorado, so it's about the most productive live I've ever done on a Wednesday at 3:37 p.m. Mountain Time. Guys, send me gifts and subscribing and views. You guys should be in school or at work, right? I'm can I call it semi-retired from coaching because I don't coach in the winter. I had indoor tennis courts for 15 years, and now I'm a public parks guy outside. So it's really a nice blessing for me. I get a lot of time off in the winter to kind of recharge and refresh. And then I work pretty hard in the spring, summer, and fall. I work extremely hard in the summer, and I work, 30 to 35 hours a week in the spring and fall. So if you can call that semi-retired, I'm semi-retired. I'm not financially semi-retired, but I'm semi-retired for time off. David Witt, Coach of Tiafo, 6060. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that name sounds familiar, but there's a lot of people that would skunk me 0-0 at this stage of my career. Double bagel. Yeah, all right, you're a tennis player. Busting out the double bagel for 6060. Yeah, you're a tennis player. Oh, I'm wearing the hoodie of my group, Front Range Academy. So if you can see that, Front Range Academy is what I call my travel academy. I use that term loosely. I mean, come on, a true academy has school provided, housing provided, it's year-round. I used to be year-round, but never had the school or the housing. But we call ourselves the Front Range Academy, and I say that loosely with all due humility. It's not like I'm producing pros, but actually I do have two former students on the WTA tour, 2 girls. I've never had a guy go pro, but then again, nobody from Colorado has really ever gone pro. So I have 2 girls that are on the WTA tour, believe it or not. So crazy as that sounds, I've coached 2 kids that made the WTA tour. Unlucky, capitalistic douchebag. Not exactly appropriate. And there you go. Unlucky goes to a timeout for that random line right there. Because trust me, Unlucky, even though you can't hear me anymore, capitalism trumps socialism. Let me tell you that. Ask San Francisco, Detroit, and Venezuela. Capitalism trumps socialism. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Breckenridge and Vail. Very cool. Yeah, I'm not a huge ski snowboard guy. I was when I was younger. But yeah, it's so expensive. I don't want to get hurt. I got a lot of reasons. I'm not a cold snow guy. Not proud of what you're doing. Hello, Roblox. What's up, Roblox? How you doing? And Morrison is in a 30-minute timeout because that's just too dumb and random a comment for me to comprehend. You don't have to like us or like what I'm doing, but just to jump on and say I'm not proud of what you're doing, that makes no sense. Highlands Ranch. I know Highlands Ranch well. Basically a suburb of Denver. Roblox, I'm good. Good to see you. Good to see some familiar faces. You guys, some of you guys know this is my sunset spot. What's up, Brody? I'm good. How are you? Good to see you, Brody. Coming to you from northern Colorado. If you're just joining the live stream, those are the Front Range mountains right there. Rocky Mountains of northern Colorado. I come to you guys a lot from this very spot. We watch the sunset. It's kind of cool. You guys send me gifts and subscribe to the channel and you watch the videos. I love it. I love it. I will never go live if I can fish, but I will sometimes go live if I'm unable to fish. So in other words, I wasn't able to fish today, so we're doing a live. Been to Colorado. Yeah, very cool. Very cool, Brody. Where are you at now? Where do you live now? Good to see you. Jeremy, yes, sir. I'll give you a sub. Thanks. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Jeremy from Florida. Appreciate you, Jeremy. God bless. God bless. You're looking at like the only Christian conservative in the Boulder, Colorado area. The true definition of all is all and love is love is a Christian. What's up, Brody in Nebraska? Let's go. Ninja, Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado. See you, Jeremy. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. I probably got to go in a minute. I know I got a call coming in soon. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the gifts. Hit that subscribe button. Check out the video coming out with literally within the next hour or two. Episode 64. It'll say S2E64. That simply means season 2, episode 64, because I'm in my second year of doing all this and working really hard at it. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for the gifts. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the videos. Turn on those bells, whistles, notifications so you know when we're live and you know what we're doing and you know when a new video pops up. But I think I got to sign off, but I appreciate you guys being here. Lane, no. I am not a liberal. No one has accused me of that in my life. Will, how you doing, Will? How you doing, Will? I'm a love everyone conservative. I'm a love everyone Christian conservative, but I don't like labels. I don't like labels. I might be more left on some issues than most people realize, you know? So I'm in northern Colorado. Landon, what's up? I got to stay on now for Landon. My brother Landon's here. I was about to go, but I got to hang on now. Hey, Joy McGirl, what's up? How are you? Patty, how you doing? Lane, how you doing? Lane, yeah. Good to go. Care, Judge, not less to be. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Care. That's what I'm saying. Care, that's my exact point right there. That's my exact point. Because we all know that DEI and wokeness is hate for white people, hate for men, and hate for conservatives. So that's my entire point. The definition of love is what Christ did on the cross. And whether you believe in God, he believes in you. And if you've given up on God, he hasn't given up on you. So leftist philosophy is to hate men, hate white people, hate conservatives, and hate Christians. And the true Christian is a Christ follower that understands it's about relationship and not religion and loves everybody. So yeah, who's the judgmental one? Who's the open-minded, tolerant one? I'll let you guys decide. Patty, how are you? Lane, I don't recall. He was a Pharisees. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I read the Bible daily. I pray for you guys. I pray for my family. I pray for my business. I pray for everybody. I pray for the left. I pray for the right. I pray for Biden. I pray for Trump. All of it. dropping Bible verses now. It's either Jesus or Jesus right there. I like it. Democrat and love all people. Good. That's awesome. Perfect, Jeremy. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I sure hope I haven't offended you, because I've never been offended in my entire life. I've been mad as hell, but never offended. So sounds like you're a middle of the road Democrat with common sense, and hopefully you don't believe men should participate in women's sports, and hopefully you don't believe there's more than two genders. So, the Democrat Party lost me a while ago, trying to tell me there's three genders, and Timmy in the 4th grade can identify as a cat, and we got to run a litter box in the class and have everybody say he's a cat. I'm sorry, that's a mental illness, folks. That's a mental illness. So, yeah, I hope you're not a Democrat that believes that men should shatter women's sport records and take women's scholarships. Because if you believe that men should play women's sports, you're very sexist. You're very anti-women, because that destroys women and destroys girls. So, appreciate you, Jeremy. We had a good conversation going. Sorry I went to politics. Fake genders. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not into the idea that there's more than two genders, kind of a boy or a girl, So, Jesus created you guys perfectly as you are. He'll meet you where you are right now. You're perfect, as you are. That's how you're created. You don't need to change your identity or identify as something else. You're perfect as you are, whether you know that or not. God sees you as one of his when you accept Jesus into your heart. So, guys, with that, I better go. You guys have a good rest of your Wednesday. And, yeah, Jeremy. No. I have $1.25. I'm not calling anybody a lunatic. I'm just saying you kind of are if you believe there's more than two genders. Sorry. Gay is a choice. Yeah, fine. Great. That's awesome. I love the gay and lesbian community, and so does Jesus. So that's where my side goes wrong, right? Like, that's where my side kind of goes wrong. I'm not hating on anybody, but you have to call a spade, right? There has to be some black and white rules to this whole universe, or it makes absolutely no sense, right? So there no hate here. Hey, you guys have a good day. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the gifts. And we will catch you on the next video.